Okay, folks, so this was one of the news fluff stories on cloud seeding that they put forth here on the local news recently. And just listen to what they say.
We're specifically introducing the ideal size, shape, and crystalline structure of dust particle so that the water molecule can grab onto it, grow, and fall out in our targeted area.
Keep in mind, too, they've been developing and working on what they call smart dust. Okay? Smart dust that can sense things, including each other, and then they can react to that. And they're introducing this into our environment, but listen to how they even further make it seem like, oh, it's just so harmless, right?
We use are quite small. It's not soluble in water, so it remains a solid.
It's not soluble. Listen, he says it.
Quite small. It's not soluble in water, so it remains a solid. It's not slurped up by any plants.
Yeah, which means that when it remains a solid and it comes down into our environment and it settles down here at ground level, it means that it remains there. Not soluble means that it does not break down, okay? Which means that while it's sitting there in our environment here at ground level, and as it had drifted down through the atmosphere into our environment, it is gathering up bacteria, germs, other dust particulates, other things. And then when we get dry spells and the wind kicks up, it gets blown around. So, what do you think happens to the human respiratory system when it gets exposed to these non soluble particulates that you're introducing in the form of the perfect size crystalline dust particle, as this guy says, the perfect size, right?
Specifically introducing the ideal size, shape, and crystalline structure of dust particle so that
They're introducing the ideal size, shape, and crystalline structure of dust particle. Introducing dust
the
particles.
water molecule can grab onto it, grow.
Not just the water molecule can grab onto it, but all of the germs and the bacteria and everything else that's in the environment can grab onto
and fall
it.
out in our targeted area.
The amounts we
Not just in your targeted area, because when the winds kick up and that shit blows, you're not going to tell me that it doesn't go all over this entire valley.
use
Okay?
are quite small. It's not soluble in water, so it remains a solid.
Remains a solid. No thanks. And these fluff stories just really irritate the shit
It's
out of me
not
because you've
slurped
got
up by
these
any plant.
ignorant tools pitching this shit as if it's saving our planet and it's saving us. Like this ignorant tool right here. It just
is not going to be able to fund it in perpetuity.
yeah.
Believe in the technology, and I believe it can be beneficial.
During this,
I already showed y'all who Mr. Gokachia was during that whole thing where they did the vote on that, and it just unanimously voted it in. Unanimously voted for these people at the Red Rock Canyon to install this thing and then inject these non-soluble, perfect size crystalline dust particles that are fake, not natural, into our environment, and then pitch
Send
the
it in.
story as if it is positive thing for us. These people are so freaking ignorant. And do you think that me as one person stands a chance of even getting anything backtracked on this $1 million deal that we gave to Red Rock Canyon and to this chick here that raised the money for it, and she's so proud of it. Got herself standing on thing, oh, just so proud with a big old smile. Look what I did. I'm saving the planet. These people are so ignorant. I would really like to actually have a civil conversation with this individual, but do you think I would ever be given the venue or the opportunity to even approach this person on a civil manner and actually ask her how she feels about all the adverse effects that have already been published and documented through their cloud seeding efforts that they've been doing for decades? There's going to be an increase in respiratory illness and lung infections and all kinds of other hosts of other diseases and things that are going to be introduced here into the valley because of this project right here that this person pushed forward and that these people are pushing forward as a positive thing for us. They're so fucking ignorant. They say it. They tell us. They're introducing unnatural elements, unnatural dust particulates that are not soluble, that stay solid, that do not benefit anything. They don't benefit us. And no thank you when they talk about having this pumped into our houses for us to use.
Guide is fed through these
This
tubes
fake
up
rain.
until it reaches this flame. It is shot into passing storm clouds.
But we're specifically introducing the ideal size, shape, and crystalline structure of dust particle so that the water molecule can grab onto it, grow, and fall out in our targeted area.
Not just in your targeted area, but everywhere. I'm just so frustrated, folks. These love stories just piss me off. Just really grind my gears. I tell you what. Ignorance. Just true ignorance. No thanks. I don't want your fake rain. I don't want your fake ass water coming into our house either. Idiots.